Hey Tango, my name's Apache and I've been watching through your HermitCraft Season 7 series recently, especially with the new game that you're making based on Among Us. A couple of episodes ago, when you actually started announcing all of this, I wrote a message down in the comments talking about how you could use the team system within Minecraft to actually be able to hide the death messages and the nameplates of anybody playing. So you join the team when you start and you leave the team when you end. In your most recent episode, you actually started talking about the teams. I don't know if it was from my comment that you got the idea or not, or whether it was from somewhere completely different. And you were talking about how it's not the best idea because it needs an admin user to be able to deal with it. And so I've come up with a Datapack which will actually automate the entire process. I've taken it from the Thunder Shrine Datapack, which is in Vanilla Sweeks, and you used that in Season 6 to be able to create thunderstorms so that you could use the Riptide enchantment a lot more whenever you wanted. And so this comes from an idea that HermitCraft can use Datapacks to bend but not break the vanilla rules in that way, and I think this does do that. All it does is mean that you don't need somebody with admin privileges online whenever anybody wants to play this game. That's pretty much it. And so we'll walk through it. If we come into the advancements here, we can see we have Vanilla Tweaks loaded up here, and one of the modules of Vanilla Tweaks, my own custom module, is the Among Us Teamificator. So this automatically makes players join or leave the Among Us team when walking across selected blocks. You can type in /trigger AU help for more details. So if we type that in, we can go trigger and then AU help. We can see the Among Us Teamificator help. So number 1, place down any normal armor stand and then run the function AU Teamificator create entrance or create exit. The nearest armor stand within 3 blocks will be converted to an entrance or an exit position. Players walking across this position will automatically leave or join the team, the Among Us team. The Among Us team, by the way, is created by default whenever this mod, well, not this mod, this Datapack is actually loaded. It's in the load mechanism, but it sets up all the death messages and the nameplates and all that stuff. Make sure all that is set up every time this Datapack is loaded. And then to delete an entrance or exit position, stand within 3 blocks and run this AU Teamificator delete entrance or delete exit function. Okay, so we'll see about all of that in action here. So I built just a little mock-up of an arena. It's just something very simple to give an idea of this is inside and this is of course outside. And so when we're inside, we're actually playing. When we're outside, we're not. And so we're going to place down 3 different armor stands here. And so this shows you that you can use it in multiple different ways. We could just have one. If we just grab this, get rid of that. We could just have a 1 wide entrance, but this shows you that we can actually do a 3 wide entrance, or as long as you want as well. And so we come into here and then we type function and then this AU Teamificator : create entrance. And we're going to do that on all of these 3 here. And there we go. And so it doesn't actually show you anything for now, but there is some particle effects which we'll be able to see just in a second once we actually set up these exits. And so the way I'm doing this is that this makes sure that you only need 1 exit and entrance in any one game. You could set these up completely separately, so you could have these in, like, we could exit from over here instead. That would be no problem at all. I quite like doing it this way. So if we come into here now and do the create exits, we'll have those all here. Okay, and so now get rid of all that. Nothing happens if we walk across these, apart from we get some nice little particle effects saying that these are actually the exit blocks. You see with these little red spores coming up here. However, if we walk forwards into here, you can see it joined the Among Us team. And now if we walk back through here, there's nothing apart from these little blue particle effects. But then if we actually walk out fully, then we actually leave the Among Us team. If we fly in, either in creative or with Elytra, it'll still actually catch it, but we are passing through this block, and therefore we need to join this team and leave the team as well. And so it creates a really nice catch-all effect. One problem is that if for any reason, like if you say you'd need a bed in here, and everybody makes sure they set their bed, because if anybody say dies in here and ends up outside, just make sure we are actually joined. Yep. And so yeah, if anybody dies inside the arena and ends up spawning back outside of the arena for any reason, or for any reason actually gets out of the arena without leaving the team, then of course they will actually still be in the Among Us team, but they will not be playing. So that's obviously a problem, which I didn't want to try and solve within this datapack as it stands, because I don't know how the HermitCraft server policies work regarding teams, and whether, say, if everybody was in a team, say like a Hermit's team, then if I start doing stuff like every time you log on, you automatically leave any team you're in, then that will be a major problem for the HermitCraft server, and I don't want to start doing all of that. So I've tried to keep it as concise and low-key as I can. It works, it does exactly what it says on the tin. And to get rid of these, if we want to move these around, if we want to get rid of the arena completely, make sure we've actually left the team. But we can come fairly close to it, within about 3 blocks, and we can say delete exit, and delete exit. And now all of these 3 no longer have the particle effects. And then if we say delete entrance, and delete entrance, you can see none of these have the particle effects now, and everything is back to as it was before. And so that is everything for this datapack showcase here. I've tried to keep it as concise as possible, and also tried to keep it as vanilla as possible. I just wanted to add in a little bit of automation into what would otherwise be a potential administrative nightmare trying to run all of these games. So I hope you do enjoy this, and if you do, there is a download link in the description down below, and I will be available to answer any questions you want, and please run this on a backup server first, just to make sure there are no conflicts between this datapack and any of the other datapacks that are running on HermitCraft currently. It shouldn't do, because it is actually taken from vanilla tweaks, so it should run seamlessly with all the other vanilla tweaks datapacks that are running on HermitCraft. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me today, and I really hope you liked it. I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.